Let's talk about things in the market that potentially can go wrong. In October of 1871, I believe, it was a day, October 8th, Great Chicago Fire. Why do I mention it? On that same day was a fire in Peshtigo, Wisconsin. Any Wisconsin people in here? I'm sure there are. I got my ass kicked in Wisconsin. You know that whole routine? Same day, Peshtigo fire. Killed anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 people, depending on what history book you read. Why do I mention that? Well, what was born from that fire was the National Forestry Service, and effectively their job was fire sequestration. Why is that? Well, because fires are unsightly, they're destructive, and they're deadly. You know, if we can sequester fires, we'll be doing a great thing. Well, they were successful, very successful. So successful, in fact, that fires were sort of tamped down for quite some time. What wound up happening, though, is fires that would have been bad became 10 times worse because you can't mess around with Mother Nature. As a matter of fact, trees that were impervious to fire were now falling victim. So although they were able to sort of delay Mother Nature, they weren't able to stop it. And they learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes you have to let nature take its course. You got to let the cycle go through, as painful as it may be. Why do I mention that? Because I think the same thing has happened with our central bank, the Federal Reserve, and it started with Mr. Greenspan. He said, you know what? I think we can sort of take out, we can orchestrate out, we can alchemy out the recession part of the cycle. And he was right, and for a period of time, he was right. But you know what? Downturns are an essential, in my opinion, essential part of the business cycle. Why? Because like in forest fires, old trees die, the old brush goes down, it allows new growth to come up. Same thing in business. Businesses that are old and dying get thrown out, new businesses come up. Darwinism takes over. It's not a bad thing, it's an important thing.